Hey, how you doing?
This infamous dialogue, iconic might I add, is the signature of Joey from the hit sitcom Friends. I honestly couldn't count how many times it made me laugh, even when I was at my lowest. What about you, Oshi? Do you like Friends?
Well, I'm not old enough to watch Friends, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. And I know we played it a lot of times, and each time I got chills. And I know you did too, because I was watching you the whole time. Anyways, do you think I should watch it right now?
I think you can wait a little while. It's a good laugh. You can watch it later when it is more appropriate for your age.
Okay. So, Simar, before we start, you have to tell me a very important answer, which is why do you watch so much television? Like, whenever I'm texting you, you're always busy watching television. What is it that always keeps you hooked to the TV?
I'm not always watching television, but sometimes when life gets too hard to handle, the perfect life of cinema seems like a good escape. When everything seems to lead to a happy ending, that is the perfect runaway for me. Whenever my life seems too much, I run away to my imaginary friends with whom I can share everything. The amazingly sarcastic Chandler, the hopeless romantic Ted, dedicated to finding the one, the motherly nature of Lily, the overprotective Finn, the drowning with creativity Barney, the smart guy Sheldon. They're all the friends I never had.
Well, I think it is something we can all relate to. You know, when we like are learning something in physics, we're always told in an ideal world. And when we say that, it is something we can all relate to when we are watching the television. Like when we're always told that escaping the situations is never the solution, but somehow it is always worth it. Diving in the world of cinema, or even books for that matter. You know, I used to get scolded every single day for watching way too much television. But the truth is that I love to live another life. And coming back to my regular, boring, uninteresting life just seems hectic at times.
Yes, indeed. Even if they're just a figment of someone else's imagination, they bring us joy, and I feel happy spending my time with these characters. I am tremendously confused about what I want to do when I grow up, but a part of me wants to pursue the arts, acting, singing, dancing, but I'm a terrible dancer.
That is true. But you have a good throat.
Hmm, what about you, Oshi?
Uh, let's see. Over the years, after watching so many shows, I can somehow cry on cue.
Yeah, no wonder you're a drama queen.
Hmm. Moving on. Simon, you know, television is always referred to with entertainment. But I think there's more to it. More to it. Just like we've talked in the past few podcasts, everything in this world, no matter how insignificant it may seem to us, has something to teach us. My question for you is that after spending decades with the world of cinema, what has it taught you? Or how has it helped you in life?
Okay, first, I am not that old, so don't say decades, I'm still young.
Sure at heart.
Okay. When I lost my grandfather, these TV shows and movies helped me in the magnitude of words I cannot express. WandaVision may not be the kind of TV show that teaches you a life lesson, but the line that stood by me was, "What is grief if not love persevering?" That changed my entire perspective, and I wanted this grief to stay with me for all the years to come.
That is true. So many dialogues have changed my perception of life and helped me at times while still giving me the joy. Like, the biggest mistake would be not to make that mistake because then you'll go your whole life not knowing if something was a mistake or not.
That's true. One of my favorite dialogues spoken by Robin from How I Met Your Mother is, it's one thing to not want it, it's another thing to be told that you can't have it."
Well, these are few of the most tear jerking lines spoken by the characters. But the line that I can relate to now is I realize that I'm searching for what I really want in life. And you know what? I've absolutely no idea what that is. Maybe we'll study to become a doctor or engineer in a few years. But perhaps, just possibly, I might be spending the kind of joy I grew up experiencing.
But we will realize that we can't run to the past just because it seems familiar and because we're comfortable with it. We will never be ready to face these obstacles, but life goes on and on and on. And we have to catch up with it one way or another.
This stuff is more straightforward said than done. So I'm aware that there will be a day when I feel happier and satisfied than I am today. There will be a day when I'll share that happiness with people I will love. But just not today.
Just not right now.
Well, that is it, friends. That is how we met the world of television. With this, we come to the end of today's podcast. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it and would like to thank everyone who has helped us achieve the success of today's podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode, same date, same time, next month. Over
Thank
and
you
out.
guys for tuning in.